Hello and welcome back to Cardboard Decoy Plays Gnomoria. So, as is per usual, every 3 episodes or so, I make some advancement and some other things. So what I did was rearrange my pastures a little bit and add some walls. So now we have a fully decked out wall that extends a little bit further around. And we now have a larger pasture for both emus and yaks, which are breeding quite successfully, to say the least. Our food is okay. It's got a few issues. I'm not going to be able to survive the winter as it is, but I have plenty of clay statues to kind of back me up, and hopefully that'll be able to carry us through without too many issues. I did finish this, so now basically what I did is I just put torches anywhere where I could visibly see copper or anything else like that. And then if I want to explore the unoccupied squares, well, you know, I might do that, I might not, I'm not entirely sure. But I kind of like this system as it stands right now, so I'm not going to mess with it if it ain't broken, etc. Something or other, there's sayings. Yeah, I really like looking at that. That's a cool little animation. It's like the game of life, except with a hole in the ground. Is that? Sure, okay. So, here we go. We go up here. Oh, look, our beginner mine. And then, yeah, anything else that's going on? We definitely need to fix our farmers. We haven't gotten any nomads now for 2 seasons, so we need to increase our value just a hair. And as we get more nomads, as long as they have middling to sort of unremarkable skills, we're going to start turning them into what I have set up as a basically career military, which means they're going to be able to spend all of their time training or patrolling or whatever. And then when they're not, I have them set up to take care of people medically, so that they'll take people to the hospital who can't walk or whatever, and tend to them, bring them water, that kind of stuff. So that's the plan, at least. That's kind of what I'm hoping on doing, which means I'm eventually going to have to build a hospital. But I think, let's see, for this episode, what I wanted to do is actually flatten out the top here. So I'm going to bring this down a little bit, and this is going to be like a designated training space up here. That's the current plan, and then thusly the only real entrance to our village will be up in this area, and that's going to be kind of what I'm trying to do here. So first of all, we're going to dig ramp down. We're making incredible headway on being able to finish up our armor and also prospecting. As you can see, we are at a lot less stone than we were before, so that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead, and while they're digging there, we're going to have our builders. I'm going to replace the floors. I know I did all of this progress in between, but I didn't do any of like the floor replacements or anything, so, you know, whatever. I'm a scumbag, I believe it. Okay, let's go ahead and... Man, I don't know what floor is what. That's unfortunate. We're just going to do small jobs at a time here. So the builders will be busy building that. It looks like we have dirt floor there and there, but it's not of the utmost importance. Let's see, I do now have a designated hay pile, which right now is the part that scares me, because we are slowly losing straw even though we're growing it over here. So part of the reason why I moved yaks over there is so that I can basically double up everything over here. So there's going to be probably another hay, if not another one, but the other issue at hand being that we are kind of at a lack for workforce at the moment. So we're just going to very slowly kind of do some of these jobs one at a time. Let's dig ramp. Whoa, dig ramp down. There we go. Had a really hard time clicking that for some reason. So we're going to take this one part at a time. We're going to do stone flooring one part at a time, and we're also going to mine for more copper one part at a time, as it were. So once they're done with that, I'm going to get them to go ahead and mine walls. Let's see, where do we have torches in between? Okay, there's a torch there, and I believe this goes all the way down, because we also found 10. The wiki lied. There is 10 above level 10. So, you know, for what it's worth, if you are a Gnomoria player and you are wondering, then now you know you can find 10. It's just exceedingly rare, I imagine, above level 10. So that's good. That was my major discovery. But I am just going to mine out all of this right here, and then I'll let them start on that, and then we'll go back to managing our builders and other people. So okay, There they go. Happy little minor gnomes. They're starting to get faster and faster too, so that's good. And let's go keep doing this basically. Okay, and then can I actually, mouse wheel out. That'll make things a little bit easier. Okay, just requires some precision viewing, I suppose you could say. We should be just about done with our initial set of copper armor. I went through and changed all of that too, because I noticed that we were making a gold armor plate, which just doesn't really belie a sense of confidence in the integrity of that armor, so I canceled that. Look at him go! There's our pro right there. Digging through, getting all that copper, getting all that coal. Kind of wish the copper veins would settle down a little bit, or at least whenever the veins are visible like that, they'd settle down just a teensy bit so that I could see what was going on. But our priority for a standing military... Oh, a merchant from Club Rot has arrived. Perfect. I'm going to sell off all of my bone statuettes I've been making real quick. So let's see. No merchant. No, not the merchant. We want the market stall. And we are... Let's see. Where are they? If there was a way to organize this, I would. Sapphire, cotton, honey badger hide, monitor lizard hide. We want all of that. Strawberry, wheat seed, cotton seed, grape seed, birch clipping. Where are we at on grape seeds? Oh, we got 130. Good lord, that did not take long at all. It was basically because I basically skipped summer on you, and summer the grapes kept growing. They finished farming out the plot, and now we just have an unbelievable amount of grape eggs. So that's good. Strawberry wine, 17. Something. I can't remember the rest of that song, and they don't really want that kind of stuff. So we want to give them skulls. 1, 2, bear skull, emu skull. Oh, we've only killed 1 emu, but 5 yaks, which are probably all male, which is fine. Let's see, malachite, iron, gold bar. Gold bar's worth quite a bit. We could probably turn that into something that's worth even more, though. Lead bar, platinum bar. Lead apparently has some really good properties, but I can't remember what at the moment. Okay, cotton, fine lizard statuette. Here we go. Here's the statuette. Yak, bear, honey badger, emu, monitor lizard, yak, bear, honey, emu, lizard, yak, emu, superior, and there we go. Now we're into normal stuff. We got a spare pine barrel laying around apparently, some poor cotton bags. I wonder if those are actually built. Poor yak leather helm, copper bolts. Yeah, those are important. I'm trying to see if maybe there's anything else I want to get rid of. Slivers, omelets, good old omelets, bauxite hammer. Yeah, we can get rid of the hammers. And orange, fine birch bucket, silica. Okay, cool. So that's 1306. We're basically going to dump all of this into food and whatnot. So let's go ahead and we'll get strawberries, grapes, apples, wheat grain. How am I doing on drinks? You know what? We could start making just all cheese. Let's go ahead and do 1 female yak, 1 or 2 female emus. Whoops, that's not going to work. I accidentally clicked too many things. Okay. There we go. And actually, we'll back off 1 on that. And so we still need 1306 worth of stuff. Let's go. What do we want? What do we want? I don't want to get alpacas yet because they require straw, and we're kind of not doing great on straw, so hoping to make it through the winter as it is. And maybe I should go ahead and... I would do another straw plot now, but really we just need to optimize our farmers at this point. That's all there is to it. Actually, let's go back on the female yak too. While we're at it, we'll do 2 female emus. There we go. That works out a little bit better. And then we'll get a whole bunch of wine. Grape wine. And strawberry wine. 17. Cotton. Yeah, why not? While we can. And then we'll eat the difference. That's fine. That'll help us a little bit with value management. There we go. We now have tons of food and water. I'm okay with this. Let's go ahead. We're going to need to build some storage. Barrel. Any barrel. We have 1. Are these all built? Where's the unbuilt barrel is my question. There we go. We'll let them handle that for a little bit. So everybody's got tasks. And top part of our mountain is cleared. We need to set it up so that we start building beds in here. That'll help with our value. Oh, and I also built some test walls here. So this is ceramic, this is brick. And the difference is the ceramic is worth 20 and the brick is worth 10. And the brick is obviously like a red, basically cut stone only. You can't do like raw brick wall. That would just be a raw clay wall. That's not exactly what we're shooting for. Ceramic is more or less the same way. We can go ahead and use those tiles to build really expensive walls for, say, our accommodations for our ambassadors, which might not be a bad idea. So that'll be something, you know what, we'll go ahead and do that now just for fun, and then that'll designate that room as an ambassador room. Let's go, well, you know what, we already have some build jobs going on and some other things, so we'll wait till some of that clears out. They're harvesting cotton right now, which is totally cool. They should be bringing in all of the other fiber that we requested here. And I believe they're dredging up all of the stone and stuff that we've dug up down here. So that's good. We do want that to happen. More or less, we're trying to keep golems from being a thing. If golems could not show up, that would be so nice. Let's go ahead and we're going to mine out this. There we go. That should be lit. We'll see. We'll pay attention to that. And then also this too, just for the coal for now. Let's see. We have coal over here as well. And like that. Mimble falls asleep on the floor. See, we're running out of space for everybody to sleep. So if nothing else, we need to be building bedrooms because we don't have enough space for our ambassador, our market person, and the excess other guys that we have. Yeah, there he is. Our dormitory is full, so I think it's going to be safe to go ahead and tell them to start building beds. Let's do wool, bed. Where is bed? Here we go. Bed. Build. And we'll let that simmer. Okay. Furniture, wall torch. Yes. Okay. Good stuff. Okay, so we got the starts of some bedrooms there. Actually, let's go ahead and we will do any stone door. Maybe start seeing some marble doors pop up. I would do wooden doors again for aesthetic reasons, but really I just need the value, so... You know, I wish you could chop down wood doors and actually reuse the wood, but that's not the case. Yeah, we got another guy sleeping on the floor. Yeah, we've got to reprioritize a little bit, maybe. Okay. These guys are beating each other up. Totally fine. Within tolerances there. So, but it just so happened, I think, that everybody ended up sleeping at the same time, so we had some people sleep on the floors, and that might just be what do you call it? Sort of a resonance issue. Taking a drink of water. So now we have torches. These look like, yeah, birch torches, of course. No big deal, really, but still kind of like a, you guys, seriously. So again, right now, see, our wood is not being taken care of because I took woodcutters off of agriculture duty because they were busy crafting and doing other things. So they were just basically harvesting clippings over and over again because they didn't have the time to actually go and chop the wood. So it was like, you know what, we just need to slow down. I need to figure out exactly how I'm going to pull this one off, and then we'll go from there. But, and here we go, we've got an excess of wheat now, which is fine. We got a lot of apple wine sitting around, also not bad. They'll slowly make their way through that, and we're going to have a ton of beer, and we're also going to go ahead and tell the kitchen to start making cheese on repeat. Craft cheese, repeat. There we go. We have so much milk, it's ridiculous, and we need more food than we have drink at the moment, so we'll just have them do that, and it'll be fine. Basically, and we will have to start watching out for mants. That might be a real problem that'll start arising here pretty soon. So, and I believe they should be building beds. Yep. So we are working on beds. We have more than enough fiber now to account for all of that. Oh, hey! We have goblins killing my emus. You bastards. I am displeased with this outcome. Alright, let's go make sure everybody's attacking. Enemies, all squads, yep. Okay. And they're carrying around my door. What the hell are you doing with my door, you bastards? Yep, 2, 3, and last one. Door stealing goblin is dead. What a dick. Well, we got one less emu. That's not a huge deal. Okay, let's go door. Stone door. Build. There we go. Fortunately, they don't, like, demolish the door. Hey, is that a bronze helm? I'll take a bronze helm. That's pretty sweet. Okay. Yeah, they're gonna butcher all of those. We're gonna have all these leftovers to ourselves. Yeah, worn. Well, it's worn bronze, but still bronze nonetheless, and I'll take it. Okay. These guys are gonna be building overtime for the time being. Where are we at? Copper armor plate for Grieve. Yeah, they're building all the stuff that they need to in order to build up. So that's totally fine. Everybody's working. Here we go. Ant Farm Simulator. 20, I guess this came out, what, 11, 12? I can't remember. Either way, I don't mind. I always appreciate something where I could just sort of watch my city run. Another good game for this kind of thing is Children of the Nile. Children of the Nile was a really great game about basically ancient Egypt. Well, I guess not basically, but is literally about ancient Egypt. And your whole job was basically, you know, dredge up the Nile, or not dredge up the Nile, but wait for the Nile to rise, you farm, all your people do their little thing, and then, you know, add, rinse, and repeat, basically ad nausea. So, it was a really good game, and I still play it from time to time. I just bust it out, and I'm kind of like, it's not aging too well, but it's still really fun to kind of sit there and like watch your people go and try to regulate where businesses are and that kind of a deal, and then build giant ass pyramids, because who doesn't want to do that, really? It's fun. I enjoy it a lot. It's one of my favorite games of all time. It's Children of the Nile. So there you go. There's my endorsement for the day, I suppose. Okay, where are we at over here? Haven't built that door back yet. That's fine. If we didn't have occasional goblin attacks, what would we have? We'd have nothing. The answer is nothing. There we go. Now we have everything we need here to go ahead and designate this as a room. Personal quarters. And then we'll add more value to it later on as we go. Yeah, you know what? Whoever grabs it, it's theirs. And so now we're just waiting on more doors and beds to get finished. It's only a matter of time. And then once these are done, we can start working on building our next floor. Since I don't really want to pass the lake here, and I don't want to have to force switch my view until we're really kind of extending over this way. But I've got a couple ideas of what I want to do, because this is a nice little hillside too that we can build apartments in. So it's basically, we come down here, we're going to end up carving all of this out and kind of flowing along this way and building houses as we go. But that will require a couple perspective shifts, which I am not looking forward to, because that always throws me off really bad, but, you know. Okay, so we have another room. Huzzah! Yes. First come, first serve. Looks like it's going to be this guy. There we go. Once all of those are done, we'll add some furniture in there. Maybe even start throwing on some ceramic walls on our pre-existing rooms, which will probably not be a bad thing, considering that we do need the value, so we start attracting more gnomes again. We're going to attract more goblins, but we're handling the goblins pretty handily, so bears are still a little bit of a problem. They have a tendency to one-shot unexpectedly, which is not great, but, you know, that's exactly why we're doing what we're doing, to kind of hopefully upgrade both our army and our workforce at the same time by differentiating those jobs finally, and that's going to go a really long way. So basically, our priorities are going to be farmers and ranchers, and then woodcutters, and those are going to be our major renewable resources that will keep us afloat and running. So, because we definitely are going to need more and more wood as we go and expand our metalworking area. So, and then after that, it's going to be probably miners and masons, other craftspeople who keep the wheels greased, that kind of a deal, and then we'll see. So, personal quarters. Whoa, hold on. Cancel. Can I cancel that? No. Okay, it didn't actually designate it, so that's fine. There we go. Another sleepy guy. No more dormitories for him. And, well, now he's crashing out. He's just going to run to the dormitories. That's fine. If you'd finished that bed, you could have slept in that room, you dingus. Okay, more water. I'll wait for some of our builders to get off of duty here. That's another one we'll have to look at, is actually having perma-builders. So that tends to slow things down a little bit. Oh, he's going to rob that bed and put it over here. I see how that is. This is dwarven politics. Okay. And then... yes. So this is how we're going to focus our efforts on increasing our value for now, and just basically building expensive walls, expensive floors, expensive furniture. Let's see. Do I want to do ceramic for all of my walls? Not particularly, if I had to be completely honest, because I think having this bright orange business all along up here, I want to keep it natural. And again, that's just for aesthetics, so we can reserve those for other special rooms in the future. That'll be the plan, and it's just sort of a general value increasing strategy anyways. So we just have one more bed left to build, and then we will have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 rooms. So we'll still want to probably go ahead and build a few more. Once again, just sort of going upstairs, which is exactly our plan. So we're going to mine stairs up, start laying the groundwork for that. Okay. Mine wall. And let's see, we'll go out like this. We're not going to break ground outside of the walls just yet. We're just digging out where we know we're going to be building apartments. Okay. And... whoa, easy. And we're going to have a ton of dirt to prospect, which isn't a bad thing. Dirt golems don't worry me nearly as much as rock golems do. Although you can get metal golems as well, and I'd rather avoid that at all costs, because apparently they're just tough as nails. So, who wants to deal with that, really? Not me. I volunteered to not deal with that. So, okay, cool. It looks like our last bedroom is indeed built. Let's go ahead and designate, or well, hold on. Stand by. Personal quarters. Excellent. Done. Vacant. Don't care. Anyone can have it. Hooray! Public housing. Okay, so, and then I guess the next big thing that we would want to do is start paving off the floor. There's a lot of paving that needs to be done, really. At some point, I'll get around to it. And, you know what? Let's go ahead and, what I want to do is, we'll finish up this, what I can see at least. Raw basalt. Okay. That's a hallway. Yeah, sure. Okay. And then, there we go. Y'all replace that floor while I figure out how I'm going to do this number. So now, the big question is, how do I move everything around here and keep us defensible? So, looks like I could probably just build a wall right there. All temporary until I come up with a better way to do it. And then, yeah, we'll build a wall right there. Or you know what? We could probably remove ramps as well. So let's go to mine wall. Okay. And yeah, this is how we'll play this. Remove ramps. Okay. Remove ramp there. And then we'll build a wall. Oh man, going overtime a little bit. Okay, so we'll continue this on the next episode, but you get an idea of what I'm doing here. So this is the start of floor 3, which is going to be great. And yeah, this has been Cardboard Decoy playing Gnomoria. If you've enjoyed, please consider like, commenting, and subscribing. It would definitely make my day, to say the least. So yes, and I will see you next time on Cardboard Decoy plays Gnomoria. Yeah. I'm just gonna brand all my shit like that. Alright, cool. Yeah. Till then, have fun.